everybody doing today? We are in Beckley, West Virginia, and we're on our way to St. Charles, Illinois. I had to sit here and think for a minute. And we bumped into somebody. I know some of you guys know who he is. I'm a big fan because I love music. Everything about music I love. And this guy knows how to play a guitar. He knows how to sing. He's got his he's together when he goes into that. But I want to say hi to Greg Treadway. You want to say hi to my audience?
How you guys doing? I'm pleasure to be here.
All right, we're gonna go inside. We're gonna have us a drink, and we're gonna have a little bit of a talk, a little bit about myself to him, and a little bit about himself to me. And hopefully you enjoy this, because I was a bit nervous when I bumped into Greg. I really was, because I've always been a fan of yours from day one. You know? All right. So we'll be right back. So, you're from West Virginia.
Yeah, I've lived right here in the area for quite a long time.
Yeah? Can you tell us something about West Virginia that we don't know?
Oh, I just know it's beautiful. It's a beautiful state, especially this time of the year.
It's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. We ran into one backup. Well, actually two, but one real lengthy backup. You got a bridge repair.
Yeah.
And it looked like a 4-car collision, 3 rear ends. Hate to say it, but I think it was the truck's fault. But you know.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Yeah. So what do you want to do? You want to go inside?
Sure. What I'm wanting to do is I'll just go back over here to this parking lot and catch up to you.
Okay. All right, we'll do that.
All right.
All right, John. Let's. We're gonna walk over here. He's gonna park over there.
What a coincidence. I knew he was from West Virginia.
I did too.
Didn't know
Go in and get a sandwich or something. I'll buy him a sandwich. It was funny because I come out on the way out. I said, John, we're gonna go this way, and he said, okay. So he gets out of the truck. I'm coming this way. He goes that way. John, I'm yelling, John, John.
Oh,
I knew you couldn't hear me,
no,
so I had to walk over there.
No, you were trying to leave me.
No, 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 no. Well, you know, extra baggage, right? No, no, it's okay. I just.
We got it together anyway.
But I don't know if you guys know who Greg Treadway is. He is a hell of a magician. He is a. I mean, he can play the guitar fantastic, you know.
We're a fan of his, and he's a fan.
Oh yeah, I love his music. I love everything about his music. Absolutely, tremendously great.
We're so lucky to meet him.
Maybe he thinks the same thing. Maybe he thinks he's lucky to meet us.
We're both lucky. I think we're lucky.
See, he already knows we're fat because he made us walk.
Get a good shot of that. Yeah, he's seen you coming before you got you.
I know. I was making small talk over there.
Yeah.
Like, Jukebox don't even know what the hell he wants to talk about, you know? Let's go inside.
I know that feeling.
Yeah. So you lived around here all your life?
Yeah, I was born here in town.
In town.
Uh-huh.
Now, you know what I love the most about you.
Yeah.
You know that, right? Your music. God, I tell you what. I sat, come over here for me. I sat a whole day, did nothing but stayed on your Facebook page.
Oh, is that right?
And I went as far down as I can go, and I just started playing your, you know, the music that you play. One after another, after another, after another. I'm a music lover all the way, you know, I love music. I can play a little bit of guitar, but I ain't gonna compare. I'm an amateur, you know. I played in a couple bands myself as rhythm. I could never take the lead. I can play anything. If I hear it, I can play it. If I'm in a band, I can actually, what word am I looking for? I can actually, I'm looking for the melody. I match them. I guess that's what I'm looking for. So, but you can sing and you can play, and you don't need nobody behind you to do it with.
Not always, although I do work with some people sometimes.
But you have the knowledge of music. I just got one question. You're not making the request, and I know you know music, and I'm thinking if he can just pick a song or two, that might get these other folks curious, you know. That's what Don does sometimes, but Don kind of goes outside the box. It's not rock, it's not country, but it's interesting, you know. But hey, will you sit down, eat a sandwich with us? You got time?
Sure, I could probably use a drink or something.
Okay. I mean, I don't want to hold you any longer than you have to be. We actually got to be somewhere ourselves too, but I ain't speeding this moment up. So when you're ready to go, you just let me know.
You gotta go to the gas station.
Yeah. What place that with the milkshake?
Let's go over here.
Milkshake. What that's that? That's in the sign.
You want a drink, John? Oh, you know John, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
He's been riding with me.
How you doing? I'm glad to meet you.
Yeah, I'm glad to meet you as
My daughter
well.
Carla is a big fan of yours.
Oh yeah, I knew she was.
Oh, she will be so glad to see this and know it. I bet she won't believe it. But I'm so glad to meet you, and we love having you for a subscriber. Appreciate you watching our videos, and it's just a special treat.
Yeah, thanks so much. I really enjoyed meeting up with you guys today as well.
Well, you never can tell where we'll be.
Yeah.
So we've been in West Virginia.
Oh man, we've been by here. Let's 15,000 times so far. So this has been a hot road for us lately. Oh yeah. Well, let's get a drink, sit down, talk a few minutes, and then we'll. You want a coffee or a cold drink?
I like a cold drink myself.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not hungry. I just want a cold drink myself. Want a Burger King large Coke or something?
Yeah, I usually get diet here.
Diet? Okay. I don't know if you...
Order number is 23.
How you doing, ma'am?
Alright.
I need a large Coke, and then whatever these guys want.
Large diet Coke.
What do you want, John?
Anything you want to get, whatever you guys.
What do you want to drink?
Same thing you guys.
Okay, another large Coke.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, what's the cameras?
We're from Hollywood.
Please don't put me on there, okay?
All right, we won't put you on there. You know, after this crazy 2021 and 22, I noticed people been a whole lot nicer to me when they know. I'm not called an MF anymore. That's why. Do I have to do it again?
Yeah, probably.
Let's do it again.
Oh, the chip works.
Oh, the chip, that's right. They had to change up my card and put chip on it.
There you go. It's a print your receipt.
All right.
You can pull your card out now.
Okay.
Do you need the receipt?
No, we're good.
Okay, well then, here you go.
All right, thank you. We are from Hollywood, though. We're doing an interview.
Oh.
Yeah. I lie all the time, don't I? You gonna get your drink?
Sure.
Look like you're holding,
There's nothing in it. What kind of drink?
you can get anything you want in it. Yeah. I've been wanting to meet up with you.
Yeah.
I don't
Yes,
think that's soda pop. I think that's just soda water. She says, "Are you? What's the camera for?" I said, "I'm from Hollywood." Well, I don't want to be on camera.
I heard the whole thing.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Nah, I won't put her on. I know how to, I usually edit anybody that don't really truly want to be there, you know. There you go. Let's find a table and park our cabooses for a few minutes. No, we had a big breakfast and John couldn't eat all these breakfasts, so. Well, I guess them tables are out of order, huh? This'll work. What do you think? So, let me ask you a question. How long you been doing music?
Oh. Just about as long as I've been living and breathing.
Is that right? You like all kinds of music, or one particular thing, or?
See, I'm especially fond of classic country and some bluegrass.
Bluegrass. Yeah, we got about 15, 16, and I literally mean this. I got 10 hard drives. Each hard drive, except for 3 of them, 3 are 5 terabytes, and 7 of them are 1 terabyte, which is 1,000 terabyte. So I got about 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22,000 gigabytes of music. And when I was probably around, really pretty young, 9 years old, I got into music myself. My dad knew how to play. And my dad taught me 3 chords, G, C, and D. And then from that point, I just, I learned the rest myself. For a good long while, everything was G, C, and D for me.
Yeah.
I don't care what song it was, I made G, C, and D work, right? And then I said, there's more than this. So then I learned the F, and then I learned this, and I learned that. Well, I lost a digit. And thank God it wasn't my left hand. I got frostbite. I was doing flatbed. I was outside too long, and I didn't even realize my hands were getting cold. And I actually lost 2 almost. I almost lost this one. But man, when that happened, I was thinking, am I ever going to be able to play the guitar anymore? And of course, I use the 2 fingers. Thank God it wasn't this hand, because I'd have been screwed. Well, maybe. I mean, I guess there's people out there with, I don't know how they do it, no arms or whatever, play the guitar, but I'd have been messed up, you know. So, but I learned the F and the other chords, and I think what happened was I was in South Bend at the time, and I was taking a break from the truck, and I did a part-time gig. I drove a taxi cab. I drove a hack, and but I pick up at the local bars, and I had to pick up a party over at Knollwood. It's a fancy, really a richy area, right? And if I'm boring you let me know.
No.
If I am, let me know.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay. And I guess one of the band members couldn't make it to Corby's Bar. And now, you ever heard of Corby's Bar? You ever watched the movie Rudy? About a Notre Dame football player at South Bend.
Seems as though I've heard of that.
They made that in my hometown.
Oh.
I was an actual extra in that movie.
Oh, that is great.
Yep, and that Corby shot, that's the Corby's I'm talking about. Okay, I had to say that just in case you might have known the place. But one of their band members couldn't make it. He was sick. And that guy, he's like, damn it, he said, I don't even know if we're going to be able to do this tonight, because Frank can't come in. His name was Frank too. He said, Frank can't come in tonight. And I said, well, if you need a guitar player, I can play. I just spoke out, you know. And at first, I didn't think they heard me very well. And then we got over there to let him out. He said, can you really play? I said, I'm not a lead guitarist, but I can play background. I can play anything you play. And he said, I'm interested. He said, we got our bass, we got our drummers. He said, I'm the singer and lead, and then I have a second lead, kind of like Johnny Cash. You know, what was his name? Wooden, Bob Wooden. Yeah, right. I always say his last name wrong. Yeah. But he was the actual lead guitarist for Johnny Cash. You know, and Johnny Cash wasn't really, but he was the singer and front guy, right? I said, yeah, I can play. He said, we're going to start this thing at 8 o'clock tonight, but can you come by here at 6? I just want to hear if you really can. You know, some people claim they can, but we got it. Can we hear you? I said, absolutely. So they tried to trick me. They actually untuned the guitar a little bit. They tried to trick me. So I get a hold of dispatch and I said, okay, I'm done today at 5:30. I got to be down at Corby's. And she said, oh, I heard. What did you hear? You're going to go down there and play tonight. Well, how in the hell did you find this out? I never said nothing. Corby's called the cab office and told the cab office, Jukebox is coming down there to play. I was Jukebox then too. Jukebox is coming down there to play. Next thing you know, the whole cab company knew, and about 15 drivers, we're done for today. We're going down there, we're going to listen. Get out of here. Now I'm going to really embarrass myself. And but I go down there, and he gave me the guitar, and he said, I want to hear what you know. So I started playing. I said, I need to tune the guitar. And he said, you know that? And I said, well, yeah, I can tell. All right. Well, we got these devices you can put on the neck if you want to tune it. I said, oh, I don't need that.
Just tune her by ear.
And I started playing. He said, damn, that's right on the money. And I'm not exaggerating, none of this. I am so excited. I've always wanted to meet you. And the first thing I started playing was Love to Lay Her Down. You know,
I know
Conway
the one
Twitty.
you're talking about.
Now, I didn't sing it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to even come close to say I could sing. But I started playing the song. And I played it right all the way through. And he said, damn. Well, they got excited and they started playing with me. He said, love it. Can you be here? We need you here at 8 o'clock. A little earlier because we're going to be up on the stage. I said, I would love to. So I came. I played. They quit at 10 o'clock. And that's how I got my start, you know. But I never went professionally or anything like that, you know. I used to carry a guitar in my truck, and I kind of got angry with somebody, and I used it as a ball bat one time. So I had to go buy a new guitar, right? But that's my story of my music. But I've been collecting ever since I was 9. And anything that was music. And I didn't just collect country or bluegrass. I collect all music.
Yeah.
And then I started to go to bars and be like a live DJ. Not like a band DJ, but a live DJ. They would hire me. And one thing I learned was if people are going to have a request, you better have all sorts of songs. You better have all sorts of songs, you know. And but that's how I got started. Now I'm the trucker DJ. Now we're the Trucker Jukebox Radio Network, and it is an INC. We got that started. It's a company, and that's my story. Now I told you mine. Now I want to know everything how you got started, if you don't mind.
Well, I don't know how much there is to tell, but you know, I just grew up with a lot of just music around me, and
how old was you when you picked up your first guitar?
I was made my first serious chords when I was 14. 14.
And anybody teach you to start with, or show you the?
No, my dad had just ordered new guitar, and it had that day it came in. I remember taking it out of the box, and I was thumbing through that little chord book that come with it.
You didn't get the Roy Clark how you played the guitar. That was a good.
No, I think this was just before the Roy Clark.
Okay.
But anyway, I was making my first series chords using that little chord book that came with it, and just
be comfortable. I'm a fan of yours. I'm a big fan of yours. Really am. And I've been wanting to. I was nervous meeting up with you.
Oh, didn't have to be.
Oh yeah. Now you play around. Do you go outside West Virginia to play?
On occasion. Let's see. There was a time a few years ago. The band I'm with, we went to Fort Miami Beach, Florida, to take part in a bluegrass festival down there.
Okay.
So we went down there 2 years in a row. The Everglades.
Everglades. Oh, I bet that was nice.
Yeah. A lot of most of the bands they had in the lineup were just from the South Florida area.
Yeah.
And then we were one of 2 bands they brought in from outside the state.
Trying to cut it off.
The other one, I know the first year. Yeah, the first year we went down there, it was us and a band out of Chicago called the Special Consensus.
Okay.
And they really loved us down there. They usually don't book the same bands 2 years in a row, but I think there was such demand they brought us back the following year.
Right.
And then that second year we was down there, the national there were 2 other well-known bands they had called let's see. I can't. Their names,
That's all right. I got to think too.
names
Yeah.
on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
High Lonesome or Stony Lonesome or something.
Okay.
Let's see. I mean, that was one, and the other was the Trinity River Band from up in northwestern Florida.
Okay.
And I got to meet them.
Okay. Wow, that is. I know a couple of times you've been out. You actually have it on your
On YouTube.
YouTube, and I think on your Facebook page as well. I went in there and listened. I got this awesome remaster thing on my computer in my truck, right? So I can take a song, and if it's a little low, I can bring it up, I can remaster it, make it so. And I've been doing that with a lot of your songs because
I would love to see how you do that.
Yeah, I'd be happy to show you. Absolutely. But I take the songs and I remaster them and everything. Then I put them. I have a Greg Treadway folder.
Cool.
Of you, and I don't know. You have any albums, any CDs of your?
Nothing under my own name.
Now here's a big question. Did you write any music? I mean, usually if you can sing, some get interested in trying to write a song. Have you ever tried to write a song?
Years ago, I did write one.
Did you?
That it's a love song, but that's been more than 30 years ago, and I thought I had something then just a couple years. By the time I sang it in a few weddings, the whole novelty of it wore down.
But was it good? Did it sound good? I mean,
a lot of people thought so.
See, the worst critic could be yourself. I'm like that. I am my worst critic. When I think something isn't going to be right, doesn't sound good, I usually, but then somebody will come by and say, "Damn, Jukebox, that's pretty damn good. What's wrong? I mean, what's going on here?" No, that ain't too good, is it? Yeah, that's pretty good, See, I love to take something like that. Really, I would, and just remaster it, put it together, and I can usually put, and I don't do this all the time, but I took a song that somebody actually did right, and he gave it to me, and he said, "Can you do something with this?" I said, "I'll try." So I took it, put it in the remaster session, and he does the guitar, right? So I thought, we're gonna add a little bit of banjo to it, and I added a little bit of violin to it, and when I got done, it sounded like there was 4 people in that band, other than himself, and I made the beat match. Okay, so I put it all together, and I recorded it, and I raised it up by 20%, so it really did sound good.
Yeah.
So I said, "Tony, come check this out. I want you to hear this." So he met up with me. And this is the funny part. When I played it in the CD player, God, that's good. I swear. He says, "Who in the hell's singing that? That is great." Then he sat there and listened, and he said, "Wait a minute. It sounds like my song." "It is your song." "Well, who in the hell's singing my song?" I said, "Tony, that's you." He said, "No, wait a minute. It was just me and the guitar." And he said, "I didn't have all these musicians playing with me." And I said, "No, but I added them too, if that's okay." He said, "Oh my God, that sounds good." So he said, "Can I get a copy of that?" I said, "Of course." So I gave him a copy, and I said, "I like to go further with this CD, if I can." "And what are you going to do?" I said, "I like to surprise you, but I need you to trust me." "All right, that's fine." So I got a hold of somebody, and I don't know all these people, but because I have ASCAP, let's say I can actually promote a song that you sing through ASCAP, and then ASCAP goes from there. It's, what do you call that? It's kind of like a, it's kind of a I was going to say promoter, not a promoter, but anyway, make a long story short, I said, "Can you guys do something with this? It's really good." So I was told, I made a copy because I was afraid they would lose the original. So I made a copy, gave them the copy, and they said, "We would love to record this." "Really?" "Yeah." "Well, who's going to sing it?" "No, nobody's going to sing it. Your friend's going to be the one singing it. We just want to do whatever you want." So we're still waiting for that, but I told him, if they record that, he said, "Well, he said the same thing I did. Who's going to sing that?" I said, "No, your voice is on there. They ain't changing nothing on there." Holy cow! If they record that, it'd be like, well, back then it would have been a small 45 single, you know.
Yeah.
There'll be an A and B, but I said, "No, they're just going to record that." And I said, "Hey, you might even hear it on radio. You never know." And he said, "Get out of here." I said, "Well, you got to wait, you know." But that's how I got a studio in the truck. What I do is I change to wrap it up whenever I'm going, because it's electronics, right? You start bouncing and it's not good. And I got about 3 computers I lay out.
Yeah.
I got my mics and everything.
Yeah.
Let's say, like, if you bumped into me and I'd like to be a part of that, I got a big bunk back there, and I can set the mics up and, you know, "Hey, how you doing, Gray?" And bring it in. Plus, we're on 103.9.
Yeah.
So he said, Frank said, "If you ever get anybody like that, let me know. I would love to play it on 103.9, which it's Europe, but it's on radio, and it sounds excellent over there.
Yeah.
You know, but well, I guess we talked about our lives. That's about it about me. But I'm a YouTuber. I've been YouTubing for 6 years too.
Yeah.
I took a break on that because I wanted to concentrate more on the radio.
Yeah.
I really did.
Yeah, because I remember I followed you for a long time, even.
Hey, I want to thank you very much for stopping by.
I really enjoyed this.
Yeah, he's a West Virginian. He wasn't that far from here, about 10 minutes, right? About roughly 10. And we were coming through here, and we met up with Gray. So, thank you so much, and you keep playing them songs.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely.
All right, we'll be right back. Thank you all. Later.